This police car was parked in a train track and a suspect was handcuffed inside, and then boom. Sit tight, let me tell you how this happened. It all started with a 20-year-old girl from Colorado in 2022. So one night she was out driving and cruising alone, and there's another car driving close to her. The car was trying to bump into her, and you know how all these white people behave. Before you know, she was angry and she pulled out a gun. She started pointing the other driver and saying, "Are you crazy? Are you crazy?" And I don't know, the driver got scared, and before she could even know it, the driver called 911 and said, "Oh shit, someone is pointing a pew at me, please come and help me." So as soon as the police got this information, they went out into the road and started looking for her. So few minutes later, her car was spotted. So the officer turned on their lights and was trying to pull her over, but you know, the girl is stubborn. She was like, "Who the fuck?" She started driving fast. Instead of her to slow down, she started going faster. But you know, you can never run from the cops, so she decided to stop and they pulled her over. So this is the craziest part. She has no idea that she stopped right in front of a train track. So it wasn't really her fault. The officer behind stopped in the middle of the train track. And you know, the car, there were two officers following her. The second officer stopped in the middle of the train track, while the other one stopped behind the train track. That's to say, the officer in the middle stopped in the train track while the girl was in front of the train track. Do you get me? So you know, the information that reached the police was that the girl has a gun. So they started treating her like a suspect and were shouting at her, scolding her. Watch this video.
Turn around! Put your hands up higher. I want you to set your phone down at the edge of your truck.
So the female officer started walking towards her to put her in handcuffs.
Your head.
Don't move.
What's going on? Why am I being... We'll explain everything in a second. Can I get my cell phone, please? No one else is in the truck, sir. Can I please get my cell phone? We'll get it for you.
So normally she respects them and was acting like, why am I being pulled over? What did I do wrong? So she was taken to the officer's car that was parked in the train track, while the girl doesn't seem to notice and the officers too doesn't seem to notice. What she was really concerned about was her cell phone. So the officers threw her in the back of their truck that was parked in the train track and went to search her car. But what the officer said was, there's a gun, they saw a gun and some ammunition inside her car.
What? Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me? No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone? We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on. There's no weapons in the car? No, ma'am. Okay.
While they asked her, she said, "There's no weapon in my car." So as they were busy searching her truck, if you can listen in the background, you start hearing the train horning from a distance. Watch this video.
She could have, because when I was behind her, she was driving slow enough.
Yeah?
So she could have tossed something, but I literally...
Tossed it out the window?
She could have, out that window, but...
So the officers don't seem to notice that there's a train coming. They were busy talking to themselves and asking if the girl threw anything out the window. So the train started getting louder and louder and louder. That's when the girl inside the truck in the train track seemed to notice that there's a train coming, and she started shouting, "Help, help, help." But the officers were not even listening. They were just busy searching her truck. So you better don't think I'm trying to make this story up. If you watch this video, you'll see when the officers notice that the car is parked in a train track.
No, that's time check. Oh my god. Oh my god.
As you can see, they can't even enter into the car to try to move it away because there's a car blocking them in front and there's also another car blocking them behind. So the only thing they had to do was run for their life while the girl was trapped inside there with handcuffs.
Colorado police officer is accused of putting her in the patrol car, which had been parked across train tracks. She was still there when a freight train slammed into the vehicle. The woman suffered extensive injuries, including a traumatic brain injury, and she's suing over her treatment by the police. She had been arrested after a driver reported she had pointed a gun at him during a road rage incident. A lawyer for the police officer...
Before you could know it, boom! The train hit the car and pieces everything. Bro, watch it.
There's a handcuffed woman inside this patrol car. It's about to get hit by a freight train.
So unfortunately, the young girl inside there was still breathing. Watch this video again.
She's conscious and breathing. She can't talk, but she's moaning.
Copy that. Just one?
Just one.
Copy that.
She just went unconscious.
So the officers ran towards the direction of where the car was being thrown to check if she was alive or not. So at some point, an ambulance got there and they took her. They rushed her to the hospital, and she's going to have all type of surgery because she suffered a lot of injuries. I mean, she suffered brain injury, broken rib.
The woman suffered extensive injuries, including a traumatic brain injury, and she's suing over her treatment by the police.
So she stayed in the hospital for like a long time, let's say 1 year or so, because she has many injuries. So literally, as you can know, this is the police fault. Like, you cannot just handcuff someone and put inside a car with no way to escape in a train track. That is literally the police fault. So you know, this story is not an easy story, and before you get that video, it was from the body cam of a police. That's the camera that police use anytime they are going for an operation. So I don't know how the video got out to the public, and then boom, the video blows the internet. Everybody was like, police, what's wrong with you? What kind of negative comments about the police, that they messed up, they fucked up, that nothing should be wrong with that girl. Everybody just got pissed off. So the screw up by these two officers were too much that they can't even go easy on them again. They were charged by criminal case, and it's not like it's a normal criminal case. It can even lead to jail time, and they went to the court of law. So in 2023, that was a year after, one of the police that was involved in that incident, the female officer involved in that incident, went to court and she was charged guilty. She was charged with reckless endangerment and third degree assault, and which led to her being fired from her job. Here's an actual video of the police officer trying to apologize to the girl in court.
What I saw and what you went through never leaves me. If I can ask anything, Ureni, anything, please do not use this experience to hate other police officers. You can blame me, and you should.
So in about 2024, she came out of the hospital, and as soon as she came out from the hospital, she just went straight to getting a lawyer and sued the police because of what they did to her. And so, you know, that's the white people, and the police accepted that it was their fault based on she has a strong lawyer and she was given $8.5 million. Well, good for her. Things they solved for this life. So tell me in the comments, is it the police fault or it was the girl's fault because she parked there? I don't know if she parked on purpose or was it the police fault. So tell me in the comments. Now